and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about one of my favourite things ever, which is books. This was actually an idea from my gran, so shout out to you, Gran. This is just like my recommendations and the books that have kind of shaped me into who I am. I'm going to kick off with my favourite book of all time, which is Sportin. I absolutely love this book. I hadn't seen the film until a few years ago. It's quite an old movie, it's like 1994 I believe, and my mum and dad had seen it at the time when it came out. My mum didn't really like it, she found it quite scary, so it was never really on TV ever anyway, so I never really saw it. So I finally watched the movie a few years ago. Absolutely loved the movie, totally fell in love with it, and then I got my hands on the book in a second-hand bookshop, and I swear to the Lord, like when I first read this, it totally changed my life. Like I find it such a good story, and when I say good I don't mean like it's a good story, it's a happy story. It's definitely not a happy story, it's definitely horrific, the things that happen, the things that are in this book, but it's just such a side, it shows you a side that is real in the world. These things do happen, and it's so the opposite of who I am and what I do. But it really interested me, and I love the cast in the movie, and the way it's written it's in Scottish dialect, so the way it's written it's how we speak, like it's how the accent sounds, so I just love it. It smells disgusting because I got it in a second-hand bookshop, but I just love this. If you haven't read it, read it. Still sticking with Irvine Welsh, who wrote Trainspotting. Literally anything he writes I absolutely love. I love his character development. He's so good at writing about characters, making them seem like real people. So another one of my favourites is Glue. What Irvine Welsh does really, really well is linking characters from two different worlds into the one. So the characters from Trainspotting actually come up in this series. So these are the English guys and these are the Scottish guys. It's funny how they like know each other. He links them like into a family tree, and they're like pals in some way. So it's just funny. He writes about funny situations that could actually happen, as well as horrifying situations as well. But he's just awesome. I just love this. So definitely recommend Irvine Welsh if you haven't read anything from him. It's so good. I recently got into autobiographies. I wasn't really into them before. I kind of liked fiction more. So I mean, what better fascination is there than real life and things that have actually happened? So I picked up the Steve Jobs biography. It's not an autobiography, it was written by someone else, but this really opened my eyes up to business and the power of a powerful company. And the power of, I guess, being honest and having a vision and actually not stopping until you conquer that. Steve Jobs, in my opinion, he wasn't a nice guy. I do respect that he got to where he wanted to be, got Apple to where he wanted it to be. And just look at how he's changed the world. I mean, I'm filming this on an iPhone just now. So he totally took over the world just from that one vision. So that was really good. I picked up the Lilly Allen biography when it first came out, and this is just so good. I love Lilly Allen as a singer, but I didn't actually know much about her personal life and what she was really going through. In this she talks about being stalked, like relationships that you would never think she had been in. I didn't know that she'd actually had sex with Liam Gallagher, which was quite interesting, and it was cool to see her side of the story. Yeah, she had a really tough life at the start and her mum was on drugs. So this was a really good read. I read this in like 2 days. I couldn't stop reading it. So yeah, that's really good. Recommend. Requiem for a Dream. This is a movie as well. I actually still haven't seen the movie. I do want to see the film. But this book kind of resonated with me because it is about what you would do for your dreams. It definitely left an impression on me, like how desperate people can be to achieve the things that they want to achieve. like what lengths you go to make that happen. It was quite eye-opening, and I liked that it was set in New York as well because I love New York. Quite good, and it left me thinking about it for the next couple of days, so recommend. The last book is one that I'm actually a part of. It is a poetry book from my primary school. I actually wrote this poem. I'll read it out to you. So it's called Happiness. And it was one of those poems where the word that you're writing about is down the side. So happiness is joyful and can be soothing, peaceful and quiet, pasted to one spot. Imagine the clouds passing by. Near the water, waves jump up high. Energy movements can also be fun. Seaside people shouting, "Come on!" Sad that my day has come to an end. I was 9 when I wrote this, and I was actually very proud of it at the time. Looking back, it doesn't really make any sense. I'm just kind of starting sentences with there's no point to the sentence. It's just, energy movements can also be fun. What's an energy movement? Just a movement in general. It doesn't have anything to do with energy. Near the water, waves jump up high. Pasted to one spot. Someone has actually pasted me to the spot. Yeah, I still keep a hold of this. This was when I was 9. So I actually got everyone else that was in my class as well. It's nice to look back on. Yeah, I just love books. I used to want to be a writer or an author. Yeah, I just love to read. I love that it can take you to another world. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have any book suggestions, let me know. You want to leave a comment down below, that would be great. Make sure you press the like button and the subscribe button because it does help me out a bit. And let me know if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!